we could talk about. Remember, I was saying that I rated Get Out wrong. Like I feel like I rated last episode really wrong, and I want to ask you, man, like, have you all the episodes we've done? Have you guys like done any bad ratings? Like you look back on and you're like, that is a bad take. Or
we need to go through all the films and like all our ratings.
Okay,
it should be on our Instagram page, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I got like a
follow our Instagram.
Yeah, at Kentish Pod. You know what? Follow it everywhere. Just search up at Kentish Pod and we'll be there. So any platform will be there.
So Twitch soon.
Twitch soon. Pro Club session. Kentish FCs join us. We can get the badge, bro.
I think I don't think I posted the very first episode. F1. Do you remember what the rate was, Josh?
In total.
Yeah. I know
we might. I'm not sure. Let me see.
I've got it written down somewhere.
No, I didn't. I remember. I think I started with. I don't think I started with X-Men. I think I started with Winter Soldier. I remember Winter Soldier was 7.6. Don't regret my choice. That movie is a.
Guys, you know what? Yeah,
I think it was 7.3 even. It even.
7.3. Oh yeah, because it wasn't approved.
It was not approved. Not approved.
Guys, just. Guys, you know what to do in the comments, man. These man, bro,
that week I was fighting for my life, man.
Okay, I got them all here. I've got all the ratings here. Okay, so
do one by one.
Yeah.
F, do you want to know yours individual ratings?
No. We'll know. I don't know.
Okay, so F1 you rated 9.
Okay.
On average.
Okay. Do you regret that one? Do you think you gave a valid score?
Okay. I think that was valid.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Bear in mind, Larry gave it 9.5. I gave it 9. So
what did I give
it?
I should have gone like 9, 8.5. I think.
What did I give? 8, isn't it?
You gave it 8.5.
Okay.
That's fair. I think that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair. Anything but yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Next one.
X-Men First Class, average of 8 out of 10.
What'd I give that? 9.5, innit?
Give it a 9, fam. Relax, bro. Chill out, bro.
I think that's even valid. 9 is valid.
9. I give it 7, and they give it 8.
7 is harsh.
That's not.
Yeah,
that's
no,
not
he does intentional. It was intentional.
Yeah, for sure. 7 is so hard.
Nah, 7 is perfectly valid in my opinion.
Agenda.
Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier, I gave 6. Oh, what? Cheryl gave 6. I gave 8. Larry gave 8. So,
okay, Larry, looking back, what do you rate it? Because I remember last episode, I
think I also give it an 8. I think I also give it an 8.
Fair.
8 is probably fair. 6 is harsh.
I don't think so.
6 is harsh.
It is.
I thought you were going Civil War. I don't know why you picked Winter Soldier. Anyway,
that's the better film.
Oh, I don't know, Josh.
I think it is.
I think Civil War is better.
Up for debate, man.
I can't lie. Civil War, you really feel.
Yeah, you feel.
Really feel the dispute.
You don't feel anything. I don't feel anything about it.
You guys don't like. You guys don't like cinema, film, movie, superhero films. What's it?
Next.
Next was
Batman.
I think we all gave 9. Hang on, why is this thing messed up?
Yeah, Larry. Yeah, valid.
Next was Batman, Dark Knight. Sorry, Cheryl gave 9. I gave 9. Larry gave 9.5.
Yeah.
Thoughts? I think that's reasonable.
That's reasonable.
Then we had one battle after another. On average, Cheryl gave it 7.8. I was 8.6. Larry was 8.3.
I stand by, man.
7.8.
Actually, no, I don't. I love that movie. BIF, if you're listening, I love it.
Oh, I don't really know.
Give us the tickets, please.
And then next one was psychological. Show Sound of Metal. Gave it 9.5. I gave it an 8. Larry gave it a 9.
Agenda. Clear agenda.
Agenda.
Josh, you're below
agenda.
me, innit? Agenda.
8's agenda. 8's agenda.
8? No, 8 is an agenda. Come on, Josh.
8's agenda.
8 out of 10 for that film.
8 out of 10 is like a solid film. Like, I'll watch it again.
I'll get onto it.
No, I feel like no. Obviously, 8 is a good score, but bro, Sound of Metal, like Sound of Metal, Josh.
What do you mean?
Do you know how good that film was?
It was a great film, bro. Guys, stop thinking 8 is bad. 8 is good.
No, he's not saying it's bad. He's just saying that.
I'm saying like surely like compare it to the other films, Captain America, blah blah.
No. Don't compare films to films, bro. Compare the film to itself.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't compare Captain America. You can't compare Captain America to Sound of Metal, fam. Like what? You can't do that.
That's true. That's my bad. All right.
I even say sorry. To
be fair, I mean 8 is not a bad score, but like on average, people will like normally say like it's better.
That's 4 out of 5 stars, fam. That's 80%. That's bro. Come on, man. Next was Prisoners. Prisoners. We all gave a 9. I think that's solid.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay. No! Wait, look at him. Look at him. When it was his movie. Anyways,
Prisoners.
I'm not saying that I'm not saying it's too high. But my thing is, I feel like because obviously you said you can't compare movies, but
go on.
Comparing Get Out to Prisoners, I messed up because I was going off first watch emotions instead of if I went for first watch emotion on Get Out, that's a 10 out of 10 movie for me. But I wasn't thinking very logically. I was just thinking about what I'm seeing and being emotional, being rational. So that's why I kind of want to do this because it's also funny at the same time, and that's why I texted the group chat like maybe I rated it too low because now I'm just rating everything too high. But Prisoners is like for me maybe 9 is a bit of a stretch for me for the movies that I like and whatever. I was just kind of like maybe the pressures of being a casual was just getting on to me. But
I think first reaction should be your rating. And then let's say you watch it again and you change it, that's calm. But I feel like your first reaction, if you can remember, if you watch the film again before, if you watch the film again, don't worry. But first reaction, I feel like
that's fair.
Yeah. And then next one was Gone Girl. Shadow 9, me 8.5, Larry 9.5. I stand by that, fam.
Okay, which one do you think's better, Gone Girl or Prisoners?
Prisoners, fam. What are we doing here?
Whoa.
What are we doing here?
Let's stop right there.
What are we doing?
You know what? I'm not mad at that. I'm not.
No fight.
What are we doing?
Both of them are really good films. Which one would I say is better though?
You man are scared, that's why, bro. Listen, these men are scared.
What we doing?
Of Prisoners, bro. You must said you were scared when you were watching the film.
That's not the reason.
Larry, don't listen to him, man. Larry, I'm talking to you right now. Don't listen to him.
Bro, you're gonna be.
Oh, Larry, don't listen to him, bro. Honestly.
Don't kill me. Oh my god.
I stand by 8.5, I'll be honest.
Bro, I don't know, man.
I will inch Gone Girl only because it's like my kind of movies. Like it's not too dark. It is dark, but there's like when we're not like surrounded around Amy, like it's not really dark. Like it's still like quite like there's some humor parts to it, and I kind of like to laugh and stuff like that. So
big
Prisoners is just a big.
I feel like Gone Girl made you think more than Prisoners.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I don't know.
Yeah, Prisoners, I was being more rational. I was just like whatever they were telling me, I was like, yeah, it's him. It has to be him. So, but Gone Girl.
Okay, I feel Gone Girl's more of like a a mystery. Prison's more of like a thriller. So like, so you guys probably like thinking about who it could be instead of being like bombarded with graphic. It was quite graphic. Prisoners was quite graphic to be fair, so understandable. And then the latest topic, black protagonists, Get Out. Obviously I rated 9.5, Shadow and Larry 8s. Bro, it's deeper. You guys are gonna look wider than the film. It's deeper than that.
What do you
bro.
mean? We literally. Oh, we get it. No, if you watch it back, we were given great intel, but I said, I did it wrong. If I could go back, is a 9. If I can go back, it's a 9. But I was just thinking, oh, I've watched this for the 4th time. I already know what's happening, so I wasn't really thinking, oh, yeah, I wasn't. Usually, I'm basing off a first watch, but I based it off my 4th watch. So that's why I feel like I rated it so low. But it should have been higher. But now I kind of like know how to rate stuff a little bit.
So you're gonna rate this film correct?
I feel like I need to be a lot harsher. Or we're just picking bangers, but I feel like we need to be a lot harsher. But I feel like we'll get to that point where we will become more critical and the bar will become more critical, I think so. And we'll in a couple months' time, films might start dropping. And I feel like we should take more risks. We should also take more risks. I feel like
because obviously we've all picked a topic now. But yeah, I feel like we are picking bangers. Let's be honest, we are picking bangers. But we have to get through some of the bangers, obviously. Because obviously it's good to watch good films,
and it helps. Most likely, people watch these kind of bangers, so
exactly.
It helps. So yeah,
like
at some point we will.
Yeah.
We should. Yeah.
But yeah, we should. Yeah, we'll get to the meters, the mid. I don't know who's going to be first. I mean,
to be fair,
wait a minute. Why do you man always like?
Before we like started,
bro?
It was me. It was remember.
Yes, remember.
Extra.
What happened?
Extra.
Do you remember?
Oh, extraterrestrial.
Bro, guys, if you want some unaired footage of previous eps that we haven't released, just let us know, man.
Fam, let us know, man.
Then you see the real hilarious choice.
That's it. Larry, did you tell us to watch video? Of course you did. Of course you did.
I can't lie. I think that's one of the funniest episodes we've recorded.
No, we got that one's funny.
We need to post some clips of that.
That is funny, bro. It's like proper. Nah, we need like 1 million to release that because, bro, you can see my wardrobe uneven. Oh my gosh, man.
Humble beginnings, man. Humble beginnings.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that was fun. I actually enjoyed that. Welcome back to another episode of Kentish. Yeah. Hopefully you guys are here because you watched the movie we suggested, American Gangster. Hopefully it's your first time here. Any newcomers, drop a comment down, drop a like down, subscribe. Josh, you should like pop up. Do you know when it pops up in the middle, like?
Yeah, I'm gonna start investigating that.
Yeah, but yeah. Welcome to another episode. We're a film club. We rate films. We suggest films. We watch it. We watch them. We come back a week later and discuss the films in hand. This is our we've done 3. This is our 9th episode, right?
9th episode.
9. We're on episode 9. And our first ever. So basically, every 3 weeks we pick a theme. Our first ever theme was superheroes. I picked a movie. Josh picked a movie. Larry picked a movie. Next theme was psychological. Same again. And this theme that we're currently on is black protagonists. Yeah. And yeah, our last episode was Get Out. If you want to go watch that, the link should be down below. And yeah, today's episode is American Gangster. I will be doing introductions. Well, firstly, let's introduce ourselves. It's our first time ever introduced us. We'll cover proper YouTubers today, by the way. Like, this is it. Like, this is it. Quality's up. Mic is up. We didn't even plan that intro. We're gonna let you the insight. Usually we plan intros. We didn't even plan this one.
True.
Anyways, yeah. So I'm not the host, but I'm a co-host. One of three. My name is. I don't know. I don't know.
Guys, he doesn't know his name. He doesn't know.
When I go out, like when I go out. Wait, what did he say? What did he say?
I said he doesn't know his name. Like,
I don't know my name. Well, when I go out here, I've been introducing myself as Law, like just Law, you know. Make a move, bro. Just Law, innit? Like, yeah, like, oh my gosh, what's that, bro? What's it? Is that your real name? That's so cool. No, but it's real though.
Best.
Because people actually struggle to say my name, and I don't even know if these man know. They say my name wrong.
Yeah, man.
It's actually that crazy.
Like you've told us numerous times. It's like, I normally hesitate when I say your name because I'm like, I'm saying this wrong.
Okay, I mean, tell us how to say it then. Come on, man.
Move, guys, is Law, man. Welcome. My name is Law. Yeah. And who's next?
I'm the other co-host, also known as Joshua, because that's my actual name. But yeah, that's me. I'm Joshua. Innit? Next guy.
I guess I'm the third co-host. Wait, so wait, if we're all co-hosts, who's the host?
Nah, we can all be co-hosts.
How does that mean?
God is the host.
But I am. If we're doing this, you can call me Doc. You can call me Stunner, Wonder Kid, Nameless, Flyboy.
Wait, I got a question.
Good.
Can you be Wonder Kid at that old at your age? Can you be Wonder Kid at your age? Can you still be Wonder Kid?
You don't know. You know what it is? You can't stop being a Wonder Kid. You know what I mean? I was like I was a Wonder Kid, and I'm in that.
In what exactly?
In what?
In life. To be there. Yeah.
Hey, anything you want, but yeah, call me anything you want.
I like that. Yeah, that's what that's us. What else is there? Yeah, like, subscribe. All our social media platforms will be down in the comments down below, or show up on the screen, whack it on the screen, Josh. Fuck it. Yeah, and we're gonna be getting on to American Gangster. Is there anything else? Do we usually talk about anything else there? Oh, next week's movie. Oh my god.
My days.
How did I forget? Yeah, the very last episode is gonna be next week. And well, not very, very last, but very last episode of this film is gonna be next week. And is my choice, my film. And it's really hard. This is really hard. I've been battling. After watching American Gangster, I was like, maybe I should pick Malcolm X. I was like, nah, that's like too serious. Because I feel like we're due. Like, I just want to come here and laugh. You know what I mean? I want to come here and laugh. So I'm going all the way left. I'm picking a comedy.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm picking a comedy that you, man, have not watched. Not many people have watched. I'm gonna be picking Think Like a Man.
Okay.
Bro, Kevin Hart's in it. Bro, the cast is crazy, bro. Kevin Hart's in it. That's all you need to know. And this was like prime Kevin Hart. It was like prime Kevin Hart. So
okay, that's a good pick, though. It was a good pick.
I think it was before when he did that. All right, all that kind of. It was the lift off, but yeah. So Think Like a Man is gonna be our next movie, and yeah, you have until now to watch it. Until next week to watch it. 7 days. Like I said, I don't know where it is. I think it's on Prime. I believe it's on Prime. Download the movie on your way to work. Watch every 20 minutes. Or even before work, half after, and then any little bits and pieces.
Lunch. You go watch our lunch.
Exactly.
During your meetings.
Exactly. Whenever. But yeah, just make sure you watch the movie and then come back. We'll be here next week to review it. And yeah, let's finally get into the episode. American Gangster. Or Larry, if you want to talk about your own movie, you want to introduce it.
Yeah, sure, why not? So, American Gangster, starring the GOAT, Denzel Washington. It's about a drug dealer called Frank Lucas in Harlem. Just about his journey, kind of like his rise to being, what do you call it, kingpin, I guess, and like his eventual fall. So yeah, that's kind of like the also set in New York. I think Harlem, might be Harlem, New York, in the 70s. So yeah.
Anyone's first time watching it?
It's actually mine, which is crazy.
Okay, what made you choose the movie then?
So, funny story. So obviously, it's black protagonists. The film I was gonna pick before was Tenet, but I felt like that would have been so confusing. It would have been interesting, but it would have been confusing. So I just started like, I was talking to my brother because he's watched a lot of like Denzel films. Then I was just looking through his films. Went on Letterboxd, saw the highest rated one.
Wait, is Training Day higher?
Yeah, Training Day is higher. But this one was on Prime, so I was like, yeah, I might as well watch it.
Fair enough.
So yeah, thinking of the people, look at that, man. It's a lot easier. Yeah. Yeah, it's also my first time watching it. I haven't watched it before. My thoughts on the movie. Genuinely, I watched it. I started to watch it, and I was like, nah, I'm not feeling this. So I turned it off, and I was like, okay, we got one more day to watch it. I'm like, okay, let me just watch it. And then let me start again. I was going to pick up where I left off, because I was like, but I was like, let me start again. Like, fresh brain, had a clean shower, like, and everything. And then, yeah, I just took it in. I was like, wow, this is a good movie. And the thing I really like about the movie, like, it was a good pacing of the movie. Like, almost perfect, to be honest. Like, it wasn't. I didn't feel like it was going too slow, or I couldn't pick up on. Like, I couldn't catch up. Like, everything was just moving okay. So that's what I really liked about it. And it was an easy watch. And yeah, obviously we'll get onto more about it after. But yeah, Josh, what were your thoughts?
I watched this film firstly on a plane or going to Portugal with Rana, actually.
No.
Yeah, so I downloaded it obviously, but when I watched it, when we were watching it, I wasn't really like. Obviously, I know I've heard it's a good film, but I wasn't really like following it properly. You know, when you're on the plane, you're not really watching. And to be fair, that was a bad pick for a plane film. But yeah, I wasn't really. Obviously, I knew what was going on, but I think upon the rewatch, I really like took in like the film, the performances. I like the themes as well. I like the two protagonists. So yeah, I really took it in on the second rewatch, and yeah, I was impressed. Very much impressed.
Okay, so start this. Wow. Hold up. Yeah. So okay, what happens at the start? What happens at the start of the movie again?
His like
mental.
Yeah, what's his name? Spuddy?
No, Bumpy.
Bumpy, that's the one.
Bumpy.
Yeah, I think he has a heart attack. And it's like, first of all, they show him like pretty much being quote unquote good to the city. Like he's feeding people for food. Then like Frank is obviously like his right hand man. Then it's like Frank is learning everything from him. Then he dies. Then Frank pretty much takes up his role.
Yeah.
But he employs his own ideas. Like he had the idea to cut out the middleman.
Yeah.
So he wanted to go straight to the source.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what he did.
Yeah. And I even thought that was like important. Like I wrote it down as well. Yeah, because it kind of like sets up the whole movie. Like that was Bumpy's dying words. And obviously that's gonna leave like a serious impact on Frank. And then we see that almost like straight away the way Frank acts. After that, I can't remember, Idris Elba's character was like almost trying to be like, okay, you can work for me. Like I was taking annoying, all that kind of stuff. And Frank was like, nah, like I know I have places to be. Like I can't do that. So that was a good setup for me. I really enjoyed that. Yeah. And then
Yeah,
yeah.
I was gonna say I like Tango. I think his name was Tango. Idris' character.
Oh yeah.
He was like, it's funny because if you watch this film for the first time, you see that cast. That cast got some stars in it. You see Idris' character. It's like it was trying to not really test Frank, but it was trying to like gauge him. Obviously, he's trying to be the big boss, but when he does, obviously, when he blams him in the middle of the street, that kind of like sets the tone. Like, sets the tone because and yet literally he brought all his brothers in to come and eat and like to show him like what he's doing. And he goes and does that in the middle of the street in front of all his brothers. His brothers don't even really know what he's on at that moment because obviously they don't even live with him. So I feel like that really like it's like a reality check for the brothers and for us as well. Like, this guy he's not playing around. He's a serious guy. Like, he wants to, he's not giving no man any lease 20% on nothing, bruv. Like, he's not giving no man nothing. No.
He's so petty.
Nah, good. Petty.
Bro, he shot him, took the money out of his thing, and he said, like, give me my 20%. It doesn't matter, like, bro. You could have just taken all his money, but this guy put it in a jar to say, yes, I did this. I got my 20.
Yeah, even like those little things, like why you said it now, like my whole thing about the movie was like morals. Like what I took from the movie was like the movie is telling you about people's morals, and even like that. So I'm seeing that, and I'm thinking, okay, Frank is a morally right guy. But obviously, we then see is he all the way, but we'll get onto that as well. But to mention that scene as well, like you said, Josh, I also thought, me personally, I thought Frank was like a little pussy. Like the way, did you know? I thought like at the start, before he killed Tango, the way even Tango was talking to him, I was like, okay, like Frank is someone that he's not really about anything. So I'm thinking, okay, he's gonna G up a little bit, but nah, he's like G'd up from the start, but he just doesn't really show it. So that was good because it's like everyone now knows that Frank is that guy, and even the audience from that scene knows that Frank essentially is that guy as well. So yeah, and then after that, was this before he went to Vietnam or after?
No, this was after.
After he went to Vietnam, right? Because then he brought the brothers in and everything.
For the first time, yeah.
So yeah, even the whole, well, obviously it's a true story, but I also like that there were 3 stories in one. The war going on in Vietnam. Every now and then, when we were around Frank, we were also like being informed about what was going on during the war as well. And then what was Frank's story, and he was the protagonist in his story. And then as well as the cop story, what was his name again?
Richie.
Yeah, Richie. he was the protagonist in his own story, but in Frank's story, he was the antagonist as well. I already thought it was very, very good and well written as well. Like they were so far away from each other, and then they came together.
Yes.
And that's like you see that a lot, like with gangster stories. It was like I think it was Snowfall that made me like kind of like pick up on these kind of themes where they're telling us two different stories, but at some point these people are gonna come together, and that's how it was. And the way it came together was also very interesting. I'll probably get into it earlier, but yeah, it was good, man.
Yeah, I was gonna, what did I say? Backpack on that point. Yeah, so like what I noticed throughout the film was, I know you said there was like 3 stories, but it felt mainly like it was heavy on Frank and Richie. Like you will see a scene of Frank, then it switches to Richie. Richie has his period, switches back to Frank. That was pretty much the whole film, just them going back and forth. And it's like you see Richie getting closer to like solving this case, so like trying to find out who this person is. Then you see Frank slowly start like losing his like the order in his business. Like small things start going wrong. People start shooting at his family, closer onto him. Then eventually they just converge. Then that's pretty much like one of the final scenes where they're in the interrogation room. So it's like that whole journey. That whole journey has just led them to like the same place.
Yeah. Do you want to get on to who do you want to get on characters first, Richie or Frank?
I think since we're talking about Frank, we should go a bit more on Frank.
Stay on Frank. Okay. What do I want to say? Like I said, yeah. For me, while I was watching it, I think morals was playing a massive role in the movie for me. It was about people's morals, and while I was even watching, it was a little bit funny, but it's not funny at the same time. But it was like I was thinking, okay, he's as a sociologist, he is someone that is for his community, but he's also very much damaging the community. And then he goes against a white woman. What would Dr. Uma say, bro? That's what I was thinking.
What film did we watch last week, you man?
That's genuinely what I think. You're destroying the community and you go get a white woman. It's crazy. Pick a struggle. Like, you know what I mean? Like, pick one. But yeah, honestly, on a more serious note, it was very sad to watch. Like, and I think it was a lot more sadder than Snowfall. Obviously, we can't compare them, but a lot of people like sometimes compare Damson Idris to like he's a young Denzel Washington or whatever. I don't know if they still do. Yeah. But for my thing, it was a lot more sadder watching it because we were seeing, again, not 2 stories, but 2 different lifestyles. Every now and then, we would see how Frank's setup was compared to how people were living with the drugs in what they call it, the projects. Is it still the projects?
Yeah.
So how they were living in the projects. And I think the most important scene where I realized that was, I think it was Thanksgiving. It was Thanksgiving. We're seeing Frank cutting the turkey. Even he has it's even little things for me. It's like the knife. Like it's not a normal knife, it's the electric one. So you know there's a bit
money
and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. And then we cut to another scene where it's like they're in a almost like a trap house. This baby's crying. Someone literally just shot a bit of heroin off themselves, and and I think it's very telling how they did it as well. Like Frank was saying grace during it, and then while we are in the crack house, the trap house, crack house, crazy. While we're in the trap house, like there's also the cross in the background and everything. Like it's just showing. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like It's just showing. I don't know.
It's like a walking. In fact, Frank is like a walking juxtaposition, and the whole scene, the whole like environment of Frank compared to obviously the projects, even Frank compared to Richie, they're like both juxtapose each other. Like Frank is like, he's living like the ideal lifestyle, the photogenic lifestyle. Like everything looks nice. I remember even in that scene where he calls his mum, tells everyone to get ready, come to my house. Then you see that massive like mansion and they're all running. Then you compare it to obviously like Richie, who's morally an honest guy, but this guy's also facing like disloyal problems because obviously he's doing custody battle with his ex-wife. He's like sleeping with other women. But yet he's like completely like loyal to the police force. He's studying to like become a lawyer. Like it's just both of them are both like just opposites, like even in themselves, which I find pretty cool. And then it's like it's funny how Frank is like, if you saw Frank on the street now, you'd be like, oh, that's the guy everyone loves, despite what he's doing to get his actual money. Whereas someone like Richie, who's morally he's doing the right thing, bro. This guy found a trunk of money of like how much was it? Like I don't know, 10 mil or whatever, and then gave it back to the police.
900
Like,
900.
yeah. But yeah, like stuff like that. It's funny how I feel like sometimes he tries to play like that moral high ground. Despite being like he was sleeping with his I don't know if it was his defense lawyer. Like, and then he's not seeing his kid. He's got a kid. He ain't seen his kid, but and then when it comes to police, he's so honest, loyal. Like he wants a team that won't become like junkies, like his old partner that became a junkie and then obviously died. But I find it funny how his character was and how it's developed. But now I'm talking about Richie now. But yeah.
Anything on Frank, Larry? What's called Franklin?
There was something that like I was thinking of like throughout the film, especially because it seemed like quite a lot of times they showed Frank's lifestyle, then they showed like the reality of what he's doing.
Yeah.
Like I was just thinking like this is the price of what you've created.
Yeah.
Like he's destroying lives to live in like this perfect lifestyle.
Yeah.
So it's like you were talking about the morals thing. Like, can you really enjoy it? Obviously, he enjoyed his life to an extent, but like, surely that'll be at the back of your mind that like, bro, like this thing I've brought here has destroyed so many people's lives. That's all I was thinking about.
Blue magic.
But yeah, it's very hard. For me personally, I could never do that. Like, no, let me not get personal. But Frank's lifestyle, like Josh said. What did you say again, Josh? The differences. Like Frank, morally wrong, but well respected. And it's very interesting that he's well respected. Everyone loves him. Everyone knows Frank. Like he's almost like pretty much living two lives. Like he's destroying the community and helping the community. Like it doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah.
That's what he's painted. But then Richie's character, morally good, but bottom of the barrel. So you see the car that he drives. He drives his own car. It's like a whole little, like it's a Incredibles car. Like it's really small. And even like the way he's like living. Again, Thanksgiving. Richie was eating a crisp sandwich.
Oh yeah,
sandwich. There was not even any sauce on it. He was suffering, and it just shows that sometimes in this world, like you have to be, allegedly, you have to be corrupt if you want to get anywhere in life, and that's what we see. which is not wrong. Which is wrong. It shouldn't be like that. Yeah. Onto Richie's character. Anyone have any thoughts? Oh, Josh, you want to carry on from where you left off?
Richie. I feel like he's like, even this, as well as his like moral compass, he's very like, it shows signs of him being timid. Like the film shows signs of him being quite timid, quite like anxious. Like I remember towards the end of the film when he's getting ready to obviously put Frank away. He's even though he's got all the evidence against Frank, he's still like stuttering. It was still, when he was putting the tea down, he was like shaking. Even in the film, he's like put in like inferior positions. Like I remember when the scene where he's trying to get his money back because those corrupt cops have got it, and they kind of like put him in his place. They say, "Oh, you're from Jersey. What are you doing around here?" So he's seen as quite inferior, which is funny. Despite being obviously a cop and he's studying as well, he's trying to become a lawyer. But yeah, and then just compare that to Frank's character, where everyone loves. But what does that say about us as humans, bro? What does that say about us? Even though Frank is the evilest, is he evil? Who knows, bro?
Come on, you know,
his little cousin was going to be a professional baseball player. Yeah. They said he had a right arm or something. I don't know what he said. And he said he wants to throw that away and go do what Frank's doing, brother.
Oh, bro, I can't lie. That scene actually made me sad, you know.
Bro, that actually happens.
This life is not for you. You're a good kid. Yeah. I hate that so much. Like he had a golden ticket to the MLB, but he wants to be like Uncle Frank. Do you know what your uncle does? He kills people, sells drugs. Look, I thought they listed all his charges at the end. Extortion, murder, bribing a federal officer. There was so much.
Yeah. And you want to so much 7 years. If you didn't corroborate, 7 years. 70.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 70 years before.
It, but that's what I read in the real life. That's what he would have got.
Yeah, it was.
And even that, like, it goes back to what we were saying last week. That he was young and hungry. He had a gift. He had it out. He found it out. And then he saw something bigger and better. And that's, again, the community being conditioned to think that, I need to have the biggest and be the biggest, instead of like doing something that's sustainable. Like drug money is not sustainable. See what happened. He ended up dying, not dying, but getting arrested how many months later, and then nothing came of it, which was mental.
I think he
died.
I think he
did. Yeah, when they came and shot up the I think I remember him getting shot up. I think.
Hated that.
But yeah, it's funny how Frank's influences, because all his brothers, he got them all in the business. They didn't really touch on how they actually got integrated in it, but we all see that one owns a hardware shop, one owns a furniture, one owns a laundry or whatever, and that's how they get all the money in. But it just shows that Frank's influence. That your little cousin probably saw all the money, even though he could have got that money rightfully, but
he would have been on a contract, 5 years, 7 years, would have been had money, and then he could have a fallback. That could be his fallback. It is what it is, but instead he chose to get shot up, bro, which is very sad.
I remember,
he was the one driving the truck that got caught in it.
Yeah. I remember Frank's mom. She said something that, like, it was right after the cops had like run in Frank's house and like turn everything upside down. His mom was like your brothers, they'll follow you regardless of what you do. If you say this, they'll do this. So she was like, obviously you're the leader. That's what we see in the whole film. He's the older brother. everyone younger than him, they all want to be like Frank, and that's what we see with that kid. He was supposed to play baseball. He saw the lifestyle. He saw how much money Frank was making, and he saw the rosy side of things.
Yeah.
But I don't think he knew the real, like the thing behind the scenes. That's the real. You know what I mean? But like, obviously, he got into that life and paid the price.
What did that guy say? On the outside, it looks all good. But the inside,
it's dark.
It's dark. It's corrupt.
But yeah, now we spoke about. We didn't really speak about Richie, but let's talk about how they came together. At the start, well, when Frank started to get more money and was gaining more, he saw, I think maybe it was probably his nephew or something, and then he was dressed it was in the club, he was dressed all nice and wearing, dressing loud pretty much.
Yeah.
Like a true Nigerian or Congolese or whatever. Dressing loud. And then, and I don't know what it is, like, it was so weird, like, I don't know why that stuck with me. Like, those, like, it was very interesting. It stuck with me, and then we later see that he's with his wife. I think her name was Judy. I think it was Judy.
Yep.
He was with his wife Judy, and she's telling him, like, wear this, like, you're gonna look amazing, you're gonna look nice. And he went against what he stands for, and then that was the night he literally paid the price.
Yeah,
all eyes were on him from the very jump. All eyes were on him. And yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What did you guys think of that?
She did say she got. I remember she did. Yeah, she got the jacket for him, innit? Oh yeah, I remember that. And then that's when he was taking the photos in the boxing.
Yeah.
And then that's when he caught him.
That's where Richie started like taking pictures of him. He was like, "Oh, why? Firstly, why is a black man?" That's what. Like, that's the first.
Got the best seats in the house.
It's a time period as well. Yeah.
Why is the black man so close to the ring?
Yeah, so close to the ring.
It was Richie that started pointing it out, and then it was also the other corrupt cop that pointed it out as well. Why he was so far ahead. I think it was Dominic something, and Dominic was like the mob boss.
Oh, Matano, I think his name.
Yeah, Dominic Matano.
Yeah.
He was the mob boss, and Frank had a closer seat than him, and that's what was very telling. For me,
it's funny. Go on. Now you go on. Finish what you said.
No, I did.
It's funny how you said like it was just loud, because I remember he said that to his brother. He said the loudest one in the room is the weakest one in the room. Facts. This guy ate his own words. Dressing loud. He dressed loud. So Richie, he drew attention to himself. Richie started noticing him. Richie led the investigation, and then that ended up being his downfall. Yeah. So
and it wasn't just Richie as well. It was the cop as well, because after that he pulled him over, and then he was demanding like, let me get a check.
Yeah,
give me your money and all that kind of stuff. And for some reason, I don't even understand how he got away though.
How he got away?
Because everything right now makes sense. Because remember, he stopped him. I think he stopped him twice. He stopped him the first time after his wedding, and then he was like, "Yeah, give us the money, send it to my address, whatever." And then he sent a turkey on Thanksgiving, blew up his car. And then the second time he ran into him, he stopped him, found drugs in a boot after he punched up that guy, bro.
That was a very.
I thought he died, bro. The way they keep dumping people, I'm thinking they're dying. But anyway.
Wait, you talking about his brother?
I don't know who it is. I don't know who most of these people. All I remember is Common. That's all I remember.
Nah, it was his brother. I remember it was in the
in the car. Yeah, he started.
You know what he said? The guy's funny. He said, "Sorry, Frank." Frank said, "That's okay, bro." Frank, Frank is
tapped. I'm trying.
Bro, he said it's okay. I knew what he was gonna do. Sat the door. You know what else? Remember earlier on in the film when that guy was like during too much. I think it's his brother's driver or something.
Yeah.
He shot some guy in the foot or something, and then
he grabbed him.
Like that. That's 2000. That's not funny. Simple
No,
Simon.
he's actually nuts.
Simple
Look,
Simon,
piano.
bro. Hey,
Bro.
they had some sayings in this movie, bro. My man.
My
It
man.
doesn't even sound good. It doesn't even sound good
My
when I say
man.
it, bro. My man.
Look, about that piano scene, bro. Don't you man find it strange that it's like everyone just let it happen?
Power.
Yeah, that's power. Like he damn near killed this guy, and everyone's standing back like it's that guy's fault. Well, obviously it was, but bro, like
Because
we
imagine,
don't see what's happening right here. You know what I mean?
imagine you get punched up for making a scene. Now imagine being the person in the room and having a problem with that. What he's gonna do to you? If he's doing that to someone that just made a little scene, imagine
They're all
saying,
sitting.
"Don't do that."
They've all seen him blam a guy in the street, bro, as well. So like,
in front of numerous witnesses.
he
But
said
like,
I remember he grabbed his brother. Remember, he grabbed his brother. Even though he was joking, he said he'll kill his brother. You know, he said he'll kill him.
Oh yeah.
He said he'll kill his own brother, his blood
I
brother.
think he was joking.
Yeah,
he was not joking.
Literally.
Yeah. So back on it. It brought them two together. Frank was dressing loudly, and then that puts a target on his back. That is the beginning of his downfall, pretty much. And then at that point, do you not just stop the organization? You've made 200 at this point, or when he got caught, he made 250 million.
Damn.
That's how much he had sitting. Not even made. That's how much he had sitting. And he probably had some other offshore account somewhere.
Yeah, he did.
And bearing in mind all the people that he paid for. And in today's market, that's 1 billion, by the way.
Is it?
Serious.
Fair enough.
So at that point, what? Like, that's greed. Like, do you not just stop?
It is greed.
Even if I was morally wrong and I would do that, 1 mil, I'm okay. That's it. I'm not doing it anymore.
You know, this reminds me of Breaking Bad, Walter White. Obviously, so the reason he started was to pay off his cancer bills. But he realized like, oh, like I'm pretty good at this. Like I'm the best cook in the world, pretty much. So like it got to a point he was making so much money. I don't think he cared about how much money he had already. He just liked making this thing. He liked being in this business, doing all this. So I think it's the same with
power. Again, it's power.
Yeah, it's power.
Yeah. That was. I didn't finish Breaking Bad, but I know how it ends. And he went off the rails, bro.
So far off.
It's quite funny to be fair. But, yeah, he went off to, and that's what we see with all these,
well, like drug,
Franklin.
Franklin.
And they're all based off someone. I think Walter White is based off someone, isn't it?
Is it?
I think so.
No way.
I believe so. I think it's based off someone. But yeah, it's peak. But yeah, so we're getting towards the end now. His last resort goes to the Vietnam, finds out like this is the final heist. And that's when you know to end. Do not do the final heist. Do not do the final heist. Well, okay. And then he got caught because of the driver. I just remember now. He got caught because of the driver. He should have killed him. But anyways. Well, he probably should have just got rid of him. Anyways, he got caught because of the driver. And then again, back on morals. Richie. He's plucking at straws at this point. He's just trying to get anything to take the guy down. And he sees the guy kill his girlfriend. Morally right cop. He says, if you do this, you're going to get away scotch-free.
No, I don't think he killed her. He didn't kill her.
No, he said manslaughter.
Yeah.
They're talking about manslaughter.
I thought they said attempted murder.
Okay, first.
I think they were just throwing words around. Just
they even got me. They would have got me in that integration. But yeah, well, I mean, a morally right cop will do the right thing, but again, well, I mean, is it in interrogation? Not interrogation. Was it corporation? Is that really that morally right? Like saying you're gonna
technically
you're gonna get freedom. Well, I mean, is that what 70 years pushed down to 7?
No, 15.
Yeah, it was done.
Yeah, but he essentially only did 7 years.
Really?
Yeah, he only did 7 years. Oh, I'll get onto that.
But
He went jail, came out, and then he got caught selling again, and then went back to jail, and he was in there.
Of course he did. Of course he did.
But I don't. That's not morally right.
What? What you're saying? Cooperating
to get a lesser sentence. Is that morally?
No, because so you're saying it would be better morally. It would be better to serve. Yeah, I hate you, bro. But to be fair, I feel like both of them, because the police are asking you to help because he's the king of this. Obviously, they know he's got intel, but I guess you could say, yeah, serving your sentence morally is better, but they just twisted it to their advantage, I guess, which is it helped them, bro. You see the way they wrapped up that film at the end, the way they wrapped all the bro.
They got everyone, bro.
I mean, the whole interrogation. Well, it does it's like we have a bigger project to make because they first got the guy that shot his girl, and then he's like, okay, you're gonna help us with a bigger project, getting down this organization, and then Frank cooperating is gonna a bigger project, the whole system, bringing it down, and yeah, it was very interesting. But anyone want to talk about the?
Yeah, see, look, like that's the thing about like cops, investigators. Like you have to bend the rules sometimes. Like, I remember Richie was saying that, oh, we don't want no small dealer. That's not going to lead us anywhere. You need to cut off the head of the snake. I think that's the saying. But you need to get a person at the top to really solve the problem.
Yeah.
It's like I can. I wrote something down. It's like a weed will always grow back if you don't kill it at the root. So it's the exact same thing with all these mob bosses, all these people at the top. If you keep taking out these small time dealers, it's just more will just keep coming. So it's like you need to. That's why you had to like bend the rules. That's why you kind of ignored that guy shooting at his girlfriend just to get to the head of the snake, pretty much.
So because I think Frank mentioned that when he was getting interrogated, he said like, if you put me in jail, there's still going to be others out there. So he was still trying to like insinuate that there are other people like him, and he's right. But he was one of the big heads of the snake, so they had to cut him off, bro.
Hold on. Do you think him snitching is like pride? That it's like, oh, because I'm cool, I'm not gonna let you run my work. You know what I mean?
That's a good question.
Me, it's like pride.
I think if it was pride, if it was it. I mean,
bro, I just feel like he didn't want to serve that sentence, bro.
He didn't want life in prison. And maybe, I mean, if he was, I don't know. Okay, let's say he only got caught. Do you think he would have snitched on all his family, or he would have just? Because I think because it was putting the police in prison and they were racist. Most likely they were probably racist.
Oh my days, the words they were you were using.
Yeah.
Oh my days.
So maybe that's also why, because they were probably 10 times they got a lot of black people down as well, but majority of them were racist. So maybe I think if it was family, I don't know if it was family, maybe you would have.
I don't know. I don't think they would have. I don't think Frank would have snitched, because if they get Frank, they pretty much got everyone. Like the business is not gonna run without Frank. So I don't think there'll be even use of getting his other family members.
That's true. So yeah, well, I mean, we get towards the end. I want to know, because again, ethics and moral. I think, like I said, I think this whole movie is just based on that. What were you guys thinking when they found the spot? Did you want them to catch Frank, or did you not? Did you want them to win? No, did you want them to win, or did you want them to be like, oh no, this is the wrong place, and then Frank gets away free?
I don't think that thought even crossed my mind. In my head, it was like, yeah, they've been found. I don't think he's getting away.
What about you, Josh?
I think it was inevitable. Obviously,
Was it? Didn't cross your mind?
No, obviously, bro, we're positioned to root for Frank, innit? So I feel like, part of me wanted them. Like, you know what I actually did like? When they were checking the planes that would come from Vietnam and they were trying to looking through all the dead bodies. I kind of find it funny that he was so desperate. You know, when those films where you got like a cat and mouse chase where the cop is so desperate to catch this one person and they keep missing. There's something that I like about that films like that the one of the protagonists is so like caught up in it. They're almost looking too much. Like that's what he did. He was looking so much into it. He was thinking that they were putting the heroin in the coffins of the dead soldiers. Which, to be fair, in his position, he's got to look at all angles in it. But at that point, he was looking a bit too much into it. But there's something I do like about when like cops just get it wrong and then they're back to square one. So
like I said, I didn't know this was based on a true story. So I thought this is like a new generation movie, because I feel like in a new generation movie, because this was like 2007.
Yeah.
In today's kind of movie, they've hit the wrong spot, and then I was thinking, I was thinking, okay, they're in the right place, but it's downstairs, not upstairs. That's what was going in my head. I was like, okay, they build an underground whatever, and then that's where it is. And then the police are like, oh, we got it wrong. Da, 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 da. And then instead of even checking downstairs, they were like too ashamed to do anything. So they just all went home, and then Richie got fired. He became suicidal, and then Frank is chilling in Barbados.
He's right. He's actually right.
Yeah, and it was weird. Again, like I said, it was morals and ethics. I'm not saying I'm morally right, but me, that's someone that naturally would disagree with Frank, was hoping that he will get away.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it plays with your morals. The movie plays with your morals. So that is also why I very much enjoyed it. And but I think for sure, if it was real life, like if it was today, I knew Frank. If one of you are Frank, you're gonna get duppy, bro. But yeah, I'm not gonna say. But
you know what? For me, I felt like I was kind of rooting for Richie, especially towards the end. I'm not really sure why. Maybe I just kind of disliked Frank's character to a certain extent.
That's fair.
I don't know, like the way I saw him treat people, it felt a bit like unfair. It didn't feel like he really treated people right, if that makes sense. Like his wife, I don't think he treated her that well. Obviously, he spoiled her; she got anything she wanted. But for me, I didn't really see their connection.
Yeah,
like maybe when they first met, but that's just like small talk. They're just flirting. Like anyone could do that. But like even after they got married, I don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like when
go on, Josh.
I was gonna say when he like went like spazzed out over the alpaca 25,000. She was in the back. I think she was actually helping. She was kneeling down helping. She was just there, and then like you don't really see. She's quite expressionless when like in these. She's like in the background, isn't it? Like she's just there.
When he was annoyed about the coat, when he found out, he was annoyed about the coat. Even then, like she was just there as like a little.
She was just there, just looking.
Well, to be fair, she got upset. like when she first handed it to him, like obviously she's happy, but like you could tell Frank is kind of reluctant to wear it, but he does it anyway. He wears it when he gets back after he gets like stopped by the cops. All that he runs straight upstairs, grabs the coat, throws it in the fire. Then his wife is just back there watching. You could tell she's upset. Frank is just staring at the fire like pissed.
Yeah.
Like, damn, this guy is crazy.
Cold guy.
Mm.
But I like the realness of the film anyways, like you guys were saying about the whole plot of him getting caught and then they obviously find the trap house or whatever. That's one thing I do like about the film. Obviously it's based on, I say based, bro, I was doing some research. One of the prosecutors, the narcotic prosecutors, was saying it was like 1% Frank, 99% Hollywood, which is usual. Obviously, like in Hollywood film, everything's like dramatized. They were saying like Frank's more. He said Frank was illiterate and it was more like vicious, more I guess like abrasive. But so obviously, I feel like the Frank
hey, that's a little bit.
The Frank Denzel was portraying. He had like a sense of calmness, even when things were going wrong. Right at the end, when he was getting interrogated, he brought Richie a coffee, put it down. He was acting like he owned the place. Like, bro, he's about to go get 70 years, and he's acting like he's just strutting around, like he owns the place. He said, "Are you wearing a wire?" when he was getting interrogated to Richie. Like, bro, he's got some serious confidence, man.
I hear why they do that though, because maybe Frank wasn't charming at all.
Yeah,
like, he was like maybe his whole character was very boring. But yeah, Denzel done like a great job. For me, I thought that was better than Training Day. I thought Training Day.
Whoa, let's slow down, guys. Let's slow down. Slow down.
Really? Oh, you
Training Day.
Maybe I have to watch it again. Yeah, I have to watch it again.
But there's a few scenes I want to talk about. I mean, we could just talk about our favorite scenes. There's two I want to pick out. Obviously, the interrogation. But before that, when he gets caught, bro, they open the door. Then you see the whole shot, all the cops, everything, and it's like Frank. He still has that calmness about him. Like, I think he smiles at one point. He's like, and he's telling his mom like, "Oh, everything will be all right." Then obviously we get to the interrogation. This guy's like, "Give me the room. Let me speak to Richie. Get some coffee." He's pretty much saying, "What can I do for you?" Do you know how crazy, bro? You've just been found out. You're about to get 70 years, and you're still trying to dictate the situation. He's like, "Oh, I can have your head blown off tomorrow." Bro, he's really crazy. But yeah, I think that's my favorite scene.
What was my favorite one? Josh, you got one? What I think?
It's got to be when it says, "You blood that. You blood that. That's 25,000 alpaca. You blood that shit."
Oh yeah,
you blood that. And then, to be fair, on your scene that you're talking about, it's funny because I think they were playing Amazing Grace in the background when he was.
Josh. Oh my days, I almost forgot that.
Bro, they were playing Amazing Grace. Bro, this guy, I think he's. It's like I think he's in church, isn't it? Bro, he's like he's looking down on all the policemen. Like he's like he's about to get arrested and he's still like, bro, he's up high like a god almost, but he's still, and he's about to go. Obviously, he's about to go get arrested. Like even in those situations, he's still got some like sense of power. Like, even at his lowest, he still has some sense of power, which is
Josh.
Kind of character.
They put the lyrics on the screen at the exact perfect time. It said, "I once was lost, but now I'm found." As soon as he's outside.
Oh yeah,
the biggest mystery. They knew there was someone at the top selling all these drugs, but no one knew who he was until that one moment that we talked about. Then the lyrics are saying, "I once was lost, but now I'm found." And all the cops are outside. They're like, We got him. We got Frank Lucas, bro. That is so cold.
And then the song even goes Amazing Grace. And it goes that saved a wretch like me. Who's the wretch? Frank's the wretch. Frank's the
Come
wretch.
on, bro. Come on. Come on.
Ridley Scott, man. My bro.
Oh yeah, something else I wrote down in the interrogation scene. It's like him and Richie, they're trying to come to like a mutual agreement. Something I noticed, they kept like pushing the coffee towards each other. So like Frank will offer something, we'll push it to Richie. Richie will clap back, he will say, no, I want this. Push it back. They kept doing that. Camera kept switching between both of them as well. That's crazy.
Cool. Then I think Richie drinks it, and then obviously Richie's got my man in the vice. He's going to prison. But nah, you got to talk about that scene where he slaps hilarious. He slaps the coffee. He slaps the coffee.
Yes.
And then at the end, he's like,
yeah, so that's what I was gonna laugh at. Because like you said I didn't really like, you said it was a meme in it last time. But I don't remember seeing that meme. And then it happened. It just happened. I wish I had my initial reaction. That is like one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
I was laughing too.
Oh my god, it was like a whole montage of him stitching. I've never seen anything like it. It's hilarious. And then he's like standing up, and then he's like, it's like he's now the investigator. Like, it was so funny. Like, oh my gosh, that was so good.
Bro, it's like he even went the extra mile, bro. It's even the fact he wore like glasses, bro. He went the extra mile to list every single crooked cop. Oh my, like you could have named a couple. This guy did not miss one of them. They wrapped up the investigation. Richie was carrying boxes at the end, like.
There was one more thing. I think so like I mentioned before about like Frank's character. I think there's one moment in the interrogation room where he kind of like we see why Frank is like that. He said I never cared about cops, especially when they had my brother outside, put a shotgun to his stomach and blew like 2 shells in him. Then like it just hit me like, oh, this makes so much sense now. This is why Frank is so ruthless. Because he knows the reality of like his struggle, like himself being black, and it's like he knows he has not that he has to do this, but he knows that like I have to get out of mud myself. That's why he kind of did all this, and that's why it's the way he is.
Yeah. We saw a couple of things I want to pick up on after I found out that it's based on a true story. Was that one? I thought it was very interesting. This was in New York at the time, and obviously it was like a well-praised thing that they got all the corrupt cops out of, in the system or whatever. A couple of years later, you guys know about the Central Park 5?
Oh yeah.
A couple of years later, that happened. So that was very interesting. And secondly, I mentioned it already. After Frank was released from jail, he was caught selling again, and then I think he had a short sentence, and then when he got caught, he had a longer sentence, and then came out. And then it was very interesting that now after everything has changed, again morals. Now he's no longer in the high house or whatever. He's down here with everyone now, and he's like, oh, looking back on what he did. Like I saw an article saying looking back on what he did, and he feels bad what he done for the community. Bro, that's too late, bro. Like what the fuck? Like, come on, man. But yeah. Like I said, I really enjoyed the movie because it was all about morals and ethics, and that's something I enjoy. Yeah. If there's anything, we should get to ratings. If there's anything else.
One more thing. I like one thing in interrogation again. I wrote this down. Richie, he mentioned that that Frank basically he's a black businessman that represents progress and it loses all the other bosses' money.
Yeah.
which is why it just shows his influence again. But yeah, I think they mentioned, I don't know if they mentioned who shot at him, but who do you think shot at him? I think they said it was the French or something. I don't know if you guys have any other theories or.
Nah, I never even. I just thought.
I think they did say, but I can't remember. They said like the person, like the competition that his blue magic pretty much cut out of the picture. Can't remember who it was.
And it was very interesting that they'd done all this work just they didn't even know that they were looking for a black man, and that's what they found. but the flipping Italians been running up their strip for 100 years. To this day, we know their names, but they're perfectly fine. But yeah, it's very interesting, man. Very, very interesting. Hurts to be black, man. Hurts to be black. But yeah. Anything else before we get into ratings? Very long episode.
Yeah, man. We might as well.
I'll start off. It's very actually no. Someone else start.
Okay, I'll start. I really, really enjoyed this film upon rewatch. Obviously, it captured how like gritty New York was. Like that scene of the mum that's overdosed and the baby's crying. Like that literally just like encapsulates all of it. Like it's, I struggled to watch that because that was kind of graphic.
Me too, you know.
Even like the montages of guys injecting themselves with like heroin, like bruv. And then they like compare it with Frank's lavish lifestyle. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Great film, great performances. Star-studded cast, by the way.
Yeah, very.
But yeah, I will definitely be giving this a 9 out of 10 for me. 9 out of 10. Fantastic film. Good pick, Hilary, again. Well done, man. Well done.
Hilary was your rating, lad.
Okay. Yeah, really good film. I wasn't really sure what to expect when, like, even before watching the film. But I obviously from the reviews I saw, I knew it was going to be a good film. I like all the characters. I like the progression of like each character. I like the way they did the kind of two main characters in a way, having two different sides of a story that eventually comes into one story. So I think I'll also give it a 9 out of 10.
Well, no need for calculators.
Oh.
I'm giving it a 9. Yeah, really enjoyed the movie. Like I said, ethics and morals. I think it was like the first ever movie I kind of watched about that, so that was really cool to experience. Yeah, like I said, maybe next time I don't like a movie, I should watch it again because that movie was almost getting a 8 or 7, man. But it was a good watch, and yeah, I enjoyed it. I love you with another banger. The boy don't miss. Apparently he's a casual, but
guys, we'll air those. If you want the clips, guys, just let us know, bro.
Every.
Yeah, it's been good. Thank you if you made it this far. American Horror Story 9 out of 10. Another 9 out of 10 movie. Did I say American Horror Story?
Yes.
American what?
American Gangster 9 out of 10 movie. We've done it again. And make sure you're back next week. We will be talking about Think Like a Man. You should really watch the movie. It is a good laugh. It is a great laugh. Like it's a good vibes. It's a good vibes movie. Yeah, on a Friday night, it's your Friday night typical kind of movie. And yeah, come back, review. I know we're gonna be laughing. I hope you get good ratings. I hope you don't get silly ratings. Like rate as a comedy, but anyways, it was comedy. But yeah. See you guys next week. We've been Kentish. Follow us, subscribe, like, hit any button.
Comments. The first thing that comes to your mind.
Yeah. Thank you very much, guys. And that's been Kentish. Bye.